The Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock has approved 57 applicants to receive a total of $2.26 million in soft loans under its Cocoa and Coconut Revolving Fund, aiming to boost the country's cocoa and coconut sectors. Sharon now reports.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock has approved 57 applicants under its Cocoa and Coconut Revolving Fund following a detailed review of 636 submissions. The selected recipients will share a total of $2.26 million Solomon dollars in soft loans aimed at supporting cocoa production, copra buying and export and transport services. In an interview with SIBC News, Permanent Secretary Dr. Samson Viulu says the approved applicants are existing buyers and traders.
After advertisements, he may go out or call for application, he may go out. Ministry receiving about 636 applicants in total from our 9 provinces. And then from that, ministry have set him out one file secretariat or selection committee within law ministry, where Deputy Secretary Special Duties, Simon Baite, him head him. And okay na do him selection. After the selection, him go through law heads of department more for final endorsement. Before this fella Secretariat Block Cocoa and Coconut Revolving Fund, him submit him go now the list of the 57 recipients, go now law steering committee. This fella steering committee am comprised of deputy secretaries from Ministry Block Commerce, Ministry Block Planning, Ministry Block Finance, representative from DBSI and representative from the Cocoa and Coconut Industry Working Group, plus General Manager Block SEMA and Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock. Hem now okata members Block Steering Committee where he may providing oversight law Cocoa and Coconut Revolving Fund. Me also like for emphasizing law public that the first 57 recipients where me publish him list law yesterday, Tuesday, 22nd below April 2025. Hemi just the first list or first batch Block Cocoa and Coconut Revolving Fund, yeah. And we expect the second and third batch more for him come during this year, depending on how the first 57 recipients perform.
Dr. Viulu says estimated revenue from the 57 approved recipients in total should be around 13 to 15 million Solomon dollars.
57 fala recipients receiving different amounts of funding, yeah. No receiving the same level of funding. But on average, every copra buyers receive around $20,000 to $30,000 each. And then cocoa buyers receive around $35,000 to $50,000 each for cocoa. Block cocoa hem higher than block copra because price block cocoa hem higher than block copra. Me fala also make a little bit calculations the number of bags. So for example, if $50,000 now receiving for buying cocoa, imi estimating for buying save buying about 10 to 12 bags of cocoa at an average weight of 80 kilos per bag. Similarly, Mifa doing same calculations too for copra. Mifa also doing little bit calculation low revenue and returns in expecting from 57 fala recipients, yeah, based low accumulative revenue over depreciation value blow selling receiving, yeah. And from that amount of $2,260,000 where him small to us, where you may give him out, you may expect him 5 months to 6 months return for these buyers and exporters. Him back at him around 13 to 15 million Solomon dollars, yeah, within the next 5 to 6 months, yeah, which is huge. From a minimal of 2 million plus, they're earning that amount collectively as a group.
Meanwhile, MAL Deputy Secretary Special Duties Simon Baite says they hope to start signing the recipient agreement next week. He added the agreements are legally binding and is drafted by the Attorney General's office.
We are expecting the grant agreement ready by today, according to reliable information from the AG chambers. Yeah? So hopefully this week or early next week, we will start signing the MOU with the 57 recipients. We are planning for 10 months yeah, or 10 to 12 months, yeah. It's almost a year, but we have 2 months grace period, yeah. At the beginning, like after you receive money, there will be a grace period of 2 months, yeah. Make a third month. At the end of the third month, then you start repaying based on the amount and based on the principal amount that you receiving from MAL, revolving grant. Under the agreement, there is a section where I'm giving power for MAL for confiscating all the assets below this recipient if I'm not own up for making repayment.
SIBC News understands 30 recipients will receive funding for cocoa production and operations, 25 recipients are focused on copper buying and export, and 2 recipients are designated for transport services. Sharon Nanal, SIBC TV.